Question in just one word, how would you describe your heart today? How about prepared? Is your heart prepared? Prepared for what, Pastor Craig? Well, I'd like to encourage you to celebrate the Christmas Advent season by reading Scripture. Now, we read Scripture in order to keep Christ in Christmas and to prepare our hearts for this wondrous holiday that marks the moment in time when God became one of us. The Word, who was from the beginning with God, God became flesh. I'm going to ask you to download the Advent calendar in the UC What's Up group and read along as we journey toward Christmas. Now, today is December 12th, and if you look on the calendar, we will be reading from Luke 2, verses 1 through 6. And it says this: In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world. Now, this was the first census that took place while Quirinius was governor of Syria. And everyone went to their own town to register. So Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to Bethlehem, the town of David, because he belonged to the house and line of David. And he went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him and was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger because there was no guest room available for them. Question: is there room in your heart for Christ? Make sure that you make room for Jesus on the throne of your heart. Remember, Jesus said, I stand at the door and knock. Whoever hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and dine with that person, and they with me. Now, as we come down the home stretch of 2024, we as the Union Church are celebrating God's goodness in many ways. Last month, we had a very fruitful time with Reach Global Equipping Training our leaders in Module 2, our greatest priority. Then we shared testimony of God's goodness individually at our Thanksgiving service, led by our preteen girls Bible study, sharing one biblical truth that we are grateful for. Last week, we rejoiced in the baptism of 3 of our UC daughters. And last night, I participated in the graduation celebration of PEVI on the Morro do Banco. What an exciting time as they completed their first year teaching for life among at-risk children, helping them develop a biblical worldview with the integration of biblical principles, whether it be math or languages and Bible. I would like to thank you, the Union Church, for our partnership with this wonderful transformational ministry and church. Now, this Sunday, we will honor our UC ministry leaders and volunteers at our Sunday morning worship service. That's at 10 a.m. And thanking you, all of you who serve regularly, serving the Lord in ministry to the Lord and to His church. And Sunday, December 24th, we will worship the Lord by celebrating our candlelit Christmas Eve service. Please join us for these important worship celebrations, really in the life of the Union Church. And please join us every Sunday at our UC campus at 10 a.m. as we worship the Lord together. Stay well, friends. Stay connected in our changed and ever-changing world.